Welcome back to the stream. The game crashed, so I put the title 9.5, and unfortunately when I loaded, my health went down to 15%, I think. So this is what I was talking about in either a previous stream or episode. But it's fine, because we're near the mid bay. We can bank the tech scrap. We still have our tech scrap multiplier up. And we can get our health if we successfully fight the
Happy to help,
Gorgon guys without taking much damage. So it's not a total deal breaker.
And accounted, please. Attention. Officer entering operation. Do you require assistance, sir? Welcome, Captain. Do you require assistance, sir?
So I upgraded the staff because this one does not have fire proc.
Come back anytime,
We have
sir.
the two best weapons in the game, possibly, to help us out in getting the head part. So this is basically like unintentional farming. Well, it's intentional, but because of the crash, we ended up having to do it anyway. Or maybe even if it wasn't for the crash. Ow. So yeah, we can go for the head part here. We're still gonna fight the Asclepius in the other area though, because we need all the tech scrap we can get. I guess I'll call it after finishing 8 and 9 episodes, the 8th and 9th episode of the DLC. And we're done, we got the head. Now we got all parts of the Asclepius set, thankfully. The arm, the body, the head, and the leg gear schematics. Now we can craft it, then we can wear it. Oh yeah, we have to deal with the guard dog. Fucking guard dogs. Oh great fucking gosh. Whew, lucky. So yeah, this staff hits really hard. And fast. Okay, I am fucking it up. Okay, I'm gonna use this. this time they're quite unabashed. Ow. Ow. Lucky. Done and done. Finally, we can move to the nucleus. So taking this elevator here will provide you the last episode for the DLCs, which we will tackle real quick before I call it. Next episode, I think we are going to backtrack to get all the nanocores that we are now able to get, but only after traversing the nucleus for the first time. Frontier Riders episode 9. This is the DLC area. We're just gonna... yeah, we can't even unlock it. Activate the DLC real quick. So now we can level up a bit. can opt for damage. And we can remove this aggression amplifier, replace it with something more useful, like maybe more health. Or what else can we replace it with? Yeah, more health will be fine. So now let's take on episode 8 and 9 before calling it.
I call it symbiotic freeloading. Barrel chamber assembly initiated.
So you guys are all familiar with the rooms, all the rooms, so I think I'm just going to tell you the enemy types that we have to be looking forward to. Here we have to, this is the Gorgon enemy type. So really not that big a deal at the moment. So the place to farm parts would be 6 and 7. So we don't really need to focus on farming parts here. Let's focus on killing the enemies as fast as we can. Come on. He denied us the ability to heal. That's okay.
Warren had a reputation for taking the way of least resistance.
Now we switch to the Peacekeeper
Feeling neither shame nor remorse.
because this Black Cerberus enemy is a
corners.
total pain in the ass.
Again.
He has around the same, if not more, health as the Black Cerberus. I'm guessing more. And he hits like a truck.
Fight, you varmint!
Peacekeeper really helped out on that one. So he dropped the Vital Boost Max. So when he dies, make sure to wait for it to appear. You don't want to just get his body part and move, because this is one of the 2 areas where you can get Vital Boost Max. The other one, I think, is only available at New Game Plus. So make sure you don't miss that particular implant. And it's a very, very powerful implant. Gives you flat 300 health boost by equipping it. So yeah. See, if your core power level is high enough. Right now it only gives me 247 if I were to equip it. So this is a bit tricky. This area is filled with guard dogs, so expect more guard dogs on the way. We need to kill this guy first, I guess, because he is easier to kill than the guard dog.
You are merciless!
And we're done. We just need to kill this guy because the shortcut's unlocked, so killing that guard dog actually allows us to finish the stage early. which is what we want. Again, don't forget to ignore that button.
The way of least resistance. Feeling neither shame nor remorse, the cowboy cut corners. Again.
And I have no idea what the significance of this is. I guess it's because we use the shortcut. There is no enemy that shows up.
Back for more, cowpoke. True grit, but no wit. That's my boy.
And we're done with the 8th episode.
Warren had bested the best of the best.
Completing the 8th episode
Sadly enough, was
would
in
give you
cahoots with the worst of
the
the
best
worst.
Plasmic Omni Boost, which is version 5,
His real enemy was still out there, studying his moves.
which is the second to the highest core power consumption for an implant, 28. But it's more significant because the only one that has the highest core power consumption is something you cannot stack. Whereas this you can stack, so it's gonna take a lot more than that fucking implant will ever take. So let's back to tech scrap. And take on episode 9, the last episode of the series.
Careful now, that TNT is a mite unstable. Barrel chamber assembly initiated.
Prepare yourself for a lot of new enemies that are only available. You'll only be able to see them at the nucleus anyway. So by going to the DLC, you'll meet them before you get to meet them in the base game, which is good practice.
Late again? Well, I suppose the one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you.
So we are going to be greeted first by a nanoblob or nanite blob. We can use the shield. Use this to block that attack. So they have, I think, 4 attacks. Most deadly being the slash attack, strangely enough. Because the slash attack deals a ton of damage. The best attack is the ray gun attack, where they turn into a giant ray gun cannon, letting you sneak up on them. Once their health is low, approach them and overcharge them to kill them.
Exclaimed, realizing too late that he was talking
Now,
to
before I
himself.
forget, there is a Voltec Dynamo version 5 here, which is
Scream their hearts out.
the best of its
There's
kind.
Nobody around.
We're gonna try to do this.
That was just
Ow, we got hit, but it's okay. Ow, got hit again, but that's okay. So we can use the train to damage these guys.
hot damn. What a guy.
I can overcharge it now. So it's good that while overcharging you're invincible, or otherwise that train would have hit you, or me.
Murderously off.
So we unlocked the shortcut, so we can technically go skip that next area. But we will be missing out on a very valuable implant, so we're going to deal with this guy right here, right now. So yeah, there we use the train to our advantage, getting the Chrysalis gear. This is the best armor set to use in New Game Plus when you're traversing, because each kill, not necessarily an execution blow, allows you to steal life from enemies.
That'll leave a mark. Warren left the scene
Wow,
of crime with a massive
I was
win.
saved somehow by the
This is
kinetic
exactly
shield.
the kind of train robbery he liked. The kind without living witnesses.
So now we have to not get hit to the next area, which is gonna be very difficult. Forgot about the drone that explodes. It's a good thing I had the kinetic shield on. Lucky. Fuck. Was stunned by the projectile. No stamina. No!
Too good to be killed by humans now, are you?
I should have just waited for another spin. That's okay. The bomb drone fucked it up. I would have been able to tank that otherwise. Also, I could have just waited for him to spin again. That's fine. We might end up seeing the bug happening, like picking up two voltaic dynamos for some reason.
The one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
Actually, we can check real quick. Nope, don't have the voltaic dynamo. Oops, that was a mistake. That's another mistake. That's the probably the last mistake.
Holy mackerel! I think I found my man!
So these guys actually drop nanocores, which are used to upgrade the equipment to Mark V. Shit. Let's use the fire. Hopefully it's stronger than this.
You know, I'm almost starting to like you. Whoa, Nelly! One step at a time, cowboy.
So now let's try this again. Okay, that was stupid.
Ouch! That'll leave a mark.
That was very stupid. What the fuck? I'm missing the timing. What the fuck?
Can't even open a can of beans, can you?
Ah! I'm tilted. So we're taking way too much time on the 8th episode.
Late again? Well, I suppose the one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
Stop fucking attacking.
A killing machine!
Finally. No! Get me out of here! Damn it. Fuck!
Late again? Well, I suppose the one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
This is turning into a horrible, horrible fucking session.
You loco son of a gun! Look out! Whoops! Too late.
One down. So, unfortunately, the train also activates the bombs. stuck again. Oh my fucking god.
A killing machine!
Get run over, please. Get run over. Where the fuck am I aiming?
Too good to be killed by humans now, are you?
So either I get hit by that guy or get hit by the train. Those were all my options.
Late again? Well, I suppose the one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
This is turning into a watch me fail-a-thon. I got hit. What the? Finally. Ow. What? Why am I stuck? Finally. No! The fucking train fucked it up. Train's gonna fuck it up again. Watch.
Yes! The new Marshal! Maybe.
Oh my
Just
fucking
maybe.
gosh. I have the right mind to fucking skip this fucking guy. Finally. Why did he get knocked out?
Can't even open a can of
He
gas.
didn't get knocked out by the train. To be completely honest, we don't really need to fight the nanoblob. We're just gonna skip him entirely. I have to admit, when I'm too underleveled and apparently not skilled enough to deal with it with my current weapon,
Late again?
because to be honest, the spear
Can rely on is that
isn't
I
the
can't
most
rely
powerful
on
weapon
you. We gotta work on
in
it.
terms of damage, so if I was probably using the heavy duty with high crash damage, I would be able to deal with him. So far, we'll have to
Look out!
say fuck you to that train.
Too late.
Ah, this is so horrible. Finally.
You really don't have
Is
the
it just me,
latest
or is the
technology.
train a lot more annoying in this fucking run? Train has been fucking me over more than the enemies, actually.
Careful now. That TNT is a mite unstable. Late again? Well, I suppose the one thing I can rely on is that I can't rely on you. We gotta work on that, champ.
The 9.5 is turning out to be a full episode. So that's a plan. Ignore these fuckers. Oh, now he gets knocked out.
Frontier Riders!
Finally. I wasn't aiming for the leg, I was aiming for the head. What the fuck, game? Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. Good. Ignore the drone. And we finally made it. It took 6 or 7 tries. Oh, I just need to die to these fucks. Let's go for the leg. Let's go for the body. Spin. Oh man, I was about to get the fucking execution. Spin again. Fuck! Fucking shit! I'm gonna wait for you to spin one more fucking time. That worked.
Everyone in the town was out to shoot their neighbor
Didn't
in
get
the
the
back.
execution, but fuck it.
It was a hotbed for wretched souls, dawdlers, murderers, and whoever else you'd find on a wanted poster. Maybe I'll move here someday, Warren Sharp.
So we would take the shortcut if there wasn't a very good implant available to us here. But we have to deal with the fucking nanoblobs. Luckily, there's no fucking train this time to fuck things up. So take it nice and slow. Ow. Get the fuck out of the way. Good. No! What the fuck? Why didn't it work? Okay. The fucking blob fell down. I just knew it. Something fucked up happened. So where's the blob? Where's the fucking blob?
Warren had a reputation for taking the way of...
Because this happened before.
feeling neither
If you
shame
can't
nor
overcharge it,
remorse.
the blob's fucking down here.
Cut corners.
Fucking bugs.
Again.
Well, fuck this game. Finally. Ah. Well, I guess it's good that I stuck through it because I was able to show you what fucking happens when the fucking smaller version of the nanoblobs falls down through the floor. So now I need the legs or the arm. Let's go for the legs. For some reason he didn't split into two, but I guess we'll be taking that. And we're done. We're fucking done. He actually came up there. He usually hangs out here. And we got the rig capacitor double XL. Finally, fuck. Very useful indeed. Minimum energy, 50%. Stores that much. Which is very good, to say the least. We're done with the 9th episode and I can fucking call it after this. Or 9.5. Had so much fuck ups in the beginning. Okay, let's finish this fucking episode. No, don't heal. Fuck me. What a horrible run. horrible. You know what? We're switching. No! Switch to the fucking Peacekeeper to do more damage. Oh no! Fuck this fucking boss. I'm not even looking at the screen most of the time now. Finally!
Suddenly, Warren had an epiphany. There had to be a reason why every big fight happened in the same place. A reason even more important than the production budget. Maybe there was a 13th villain. Maybe he was closer than he thought.
Done with the fucking 9th episode. That was a huge pain in the fucking ass. Now again, talk to this fucker.
It's me, the mastermind.
To those who don't know, who have not realized who Rich Potter is.
I see you're at a loss for words. Come on, you know who I really am. I'm Phoenix Q Richbotter, Creo's Q head. The humble fabulist who's been jerking you around like a puppet on a string. Sorry. I'm not getting up to shake your hand. Feeling a bit, incapacitated right now. So, first things first. You won. Big whoop. This is a bit awkward, actually. You see, I needed a new marshal to save the wasteland outside. Wait. You didn't actually think you were supposed to be the marshal, did you? You're the villain, dumbass! I cast you for the part of Desperate Desperado! I'll tell you this. I'm mighty impressed by how recklessly you killed my poor brainwashed guinea pigs. Never tried to negotiate. Never tried to break them out of their days. You just murdered them. No questions asked. And that's why you're the hero's nemesis. The only one worthy to fight the real Marshal. Me. Of course, I counted on actually killing you right at the end. I guess there's only one way for me to win this game now. We'll keep playing it over and over until I pull the trigger and crack your noggin like a coddled egg. One of these days, I'm gonna get you good. But until then, let's have some fun, old buddy. You up for a rematch?
And we're fucking done. Also a very interesting feature, you can mute Rich Potter if you want.
Wait, no
if you're annoyed by his voice. In my opinion, his voice makes the fucking runs a bit, you know, tolerable. Imagine going through all this without his fucking support.
All you did was switch on the censorship. Yep. Oh! Don't you ever with that again, or I'll until you. I told you, you'll never find the volume slider. Oh no!
Okay. Now we can turn it back on.
Wait. Oh, I'm back! You switched me on again, you glorious son of a bitch! The old team. Together again. Feels good, don't it?
Meh. And then with that fucking fuckfest, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode we'll deal with traversing the nucleus. Hopefully not gonna die as much as I did during the 8th fucking episode of the DLC. And yeah, let's level up a bit. So now we're at 89, which is more than enough to unlock all the nanocore powered circuit thingies throughout the game. So we're going to do a quick backtrack later on, right after we finish the nucleus area. Look forward to that. And yeah, let's try to dispose of any implant that is kinda see the bug fucking happened. Supposedly when you why didn't it happen? Yeah, it happened. See, this is the bug. I don't know how or why this happens. So it's a good thing I died multiple times, because then I'll show you how the bug works. So basically the rules of the episode are, once you die, the implant gets lost, the ones that you got, right? And they did get lost at one point. But for some reason, after completing the episode 9 once, the implants that you supposedly, I'm doing air quotation marks, supposedly lost, end up being in your inventory. So I don't know if this was intentional or a fuck up, or I have no idea, but it's a good thing. It's kind of, not, in retrospect, it's kind of good that I died all those times, because I get to show you this weird bug. So you're not supposed to get all of this, supposedly, according to the episode rules, that once you die, you lose all your loot. So if I died, this is also a good way to know how many fucking times I died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fucking times I died. So supposedly this should have been all gone, but it magically found itself in my inventory slots. And that's weird. So we don't need a lot of voltaic dynamos. We'll just keep 2. 3 is way overkill. Level up, bank the rest. Done. And we'll continue in the next episode or next part. And I'm gonna eat now. Have fun, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening or what the fuck ever. See ya!